How would you advise someone dealing with gluttony? It feels like the whole society prompts us to eat too much, and this sin is rarely addressed. That is absolutely true. And that is a major problem in the world today. We have so much at our fingertips, always in abundance. But don't worry, because it's not going to last forever. In fact, the days are coming when we're all going to be faced with some level of limitation on how easily we access food. A crisis is coming. If not starvation, it's going to be a time of, severe limitations put on all these things, and people are going to suffer because they're so badly, spoiled, and they're going to struggle through this. So let's start right now learning how to live with less. Let's start right now fasting more. Let's start right now, not only for this immediate, what seems to be on the horizon crisis, which God allows for our own benefit and for our own salvation, but for eternity, right? So there's what's missing in your life and in every addiction and every passion. What's missing? Fear of God, hatred of sin, love of Christ and his will for us. That's what's always missing. Why are we beset by this passion or that passion, this addiction or that addiction? Because that is above Christ. That is our master. We have given rights to it. We've worshiped at it, right? So now we have to hate it. We have to turn and spit on it, figuratively, of course. We have to turn to Christ. We have to reorient ourselves to Christ and call out to him and beg him and implore him to free us now from this tyrant, this passion, this addiction that we've given rights to. And he will free us, but we have to be patient. It's a process. How many years or months have you been a slave? That's how many years or months you will take to be totally free of that. So I'm not saying it's mathematical. I'm saying that we have to be prepared for that. We have to have that much patience, right? We've indulged ourselves for 8 months, a year, 6 months, whatever. We should not think that in 2 days, for 6 days or 60 days, we should be free. Oh, I can't deal with it. I'm going to go back to the passion. Wait a minute. You indulged yourself for this long, but you expect to be free of it in this short time. Not even in the world do people talk like that. Go to the people who try to help people to lose weight. They're going to tell you patience, intermittent fasting, all that on the physical level. How much more on the spiritual level? So, one of the things that I would say to you is one of the big reasons why we end up falling into sin is because we have the occasion to sin. What does that mean? We're around it. So you're around the food. That's why you're eating it. If you're not around food, you won't eat it as much. That's simple. So what can you do to make it far away from you? Lock it up. Don't have access to it. Force yourself into this new habit. Force yourself into this new way of living. It's not going to come easy. You've got to devise ways that you will trick yourself or force yourself or exclude yourself from that way of life that you were leading before, that habit, that habitual way. You've got to realize, I don't trust yourself, right? You will eat, you will drink. It's going to happen. Okay, so therefore I know that about myself. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to cut it off. I'm not going to allow the occasion for it. All right. So that's how we're going to have to work on that passion and all the passions. And then the most important for last, you need to pray. If you want to be free spiritually forever from the passion, you've got to beg God. I think I already said that, but it bears repeating.